So if people ask me, given everything that has happened within, the past 24 to 48 hours in Iran, the strikes that have taken place, where do I think the biggest opportunity is going to be on Monday once the market's open, or really even Sunday evening as the futures market's open? I'm going to say 100% it is going to be oil. Oil is the trade. This is the Strait of Hormuz. It represents 20% of the global liquid natural gas trade. And when it comes to oil consumption, 30% of the global consumption of crude oil flows through this region. While Iran may not be able to flex their military muscle, there are other ways to make their presence known. And of the strikes that have taken place in Iran over the weekend, it's no secret to wonder why they just closed the Strait of Hormuz. In recent months, the asset of choice for a lot of investors has been precious metals, with gold running up to highs of $5,600, silver reaching $120 an ounce before retracing, and everything from platinum, aluminum, and copper behaving the same way. But with all eyes in the Middle East right now and everything that's going on in Iran, traders and investors find themselves asking, where is the opportunity going to be on Monday? And that's what takes us back to the Strait of Hormuz. If the Strait of Hormuz is easily Iran's greatest opportunity to flex and pain on the rest of the world, it's probably safe to say with them closing the Strait of Hormuz as of now, that the price of oil is set to skyrocket. In fact, it actually already has. Time of recording this video on Friday, just before the market closed, the price of 1 barrel of oil was just under $68. However, since then, with these strikes in Iran taking place early Saturday morning, some indexes that track futures have the price of oil at just under $100 a barrel. Now, the thing to keep in mind about this is oil at $100 per barrel of oil is normally okay under normal circumstances. However, with this price increase happening in the last 24 to 48 hours being a direct result of what is happening in Iran, there's no telling just how far the price of oil could run up in the next 24, 48 hours, or maybe even a week. So if you're in crypto, how does this affect you? Traditionally speaking, there hasn't really been a market where we could actually trade the price of oil until now. If you were to look up the ticker USOON/USDT on TradingView, you would see this chart right here. Now, what I find to be absolutely remarkable is thanks to the sleeping giant known as Ondo Finance, the tokenization of almost everything, we now actually have a tokenized oil fund. United States Oil Fund, Ondo tokenized USOON, is a cryptocurrency that provides digital on-chain exposure to the price movements of the United States Oil Fund, USO, which tracks WTI, crude oil futures. So this is probably going to be one of the best ways for people who are in crypto to be able to transact, trade, and take advantage of everything that is going on around a barrel of oil given right now, without actually having to sell their crypto assets, turn them into cash, move them to a bank account, from a bank account go to a brokerage account, and from a brokerage account then start to trade the price of oil. A few months ago, we actually got tokenized gold futures as well as tokenized silver futures, and it's nice to see that right now we're actually getting a brand new, or somewhat brand new, asset that we can trade in the space that is highly correlated to the price of oil. I personally see the price of oil going up substantially. Again, as the strikes that are happening in Iran right now are causing the price of oil to go up. It's not going up just due to normal consumption or anything like that. And as the price of oil goes up, if it continues to go up, this is going to have significant ramifications down the line. This is going to affect how things in CPI get calculated. It will affect future CPI readings, which in turn can affect future Fed rate decisions as we move forward into the new year. If the price of oil continues to go north of $100 per barrel of oil, that's going to drastically raise the cost of everything. Your energy, the products you consume, the food that you eat, everything goes up when oil goes up. So right now, oil is just one of a couple macro trades that I'm tracking right now. If you want to stick in and lock in with me and see exactly how this trade pans out going into the futures market on Sunday night, or even the traditional market hours on Monday, follow me here on TikTok as well as Twitter @CryptoGlenn, and we're going to follow this journey together.